I'm curious what wisdom you could pass on to me and my friends were film school scholarship recipients of the Hollywood Foreign Press. I'm curious, what wisdom can you pass on to the future generation of people here in Hollywood that want to make movies?
Well, the way to make movies is to do stuff that you love because, for 25 years I worked on the Oprah show, and Stedman will tell you that there were nights that I came home and I almost, it was hard to even take off my clothes because I knew I was going to be getting up 4 hours later. But I never really felt exhausted, I felt exhausted, but I never felt depleted. So do the work that comes straight from the soul of you, from your background, from stories that you've grown up with, from stories that bring you passion, from stories that you not just yearn to tell, but that if you don't tell them, they won't get told. And when you are operating, the single greatest wisdom I think I've ever received, other than when people show you who they are, is that the key to fulfillment, success, happiness, contentment in life is when you align your personality with what your soul actually came to do. I believe everybody has a soul and has, their own personal spiritual energy. So when you can use your personality to serve whatever that thing is, you can't help but be successful. So if you do films that come from the interior of your soul, you do work, you do art that comes from the interior of you, you cannot miss. It's only when you're doing stuff that you think might make money, you think it may be a hit, or you think it may bring you some level of attention or success. That isn't what does it. I would have to say that all of the great, wonderful experiences of my life that have brought me to this moment have come from working from the interior of myself. And so that's why it feels so authentic, because it actually is. So when you do that, you'll win. Okay?
Hi, Oprah.
Hi.
I'm right back here.
Yeah, there you are.
You always give such sage advice to everyone else, and I'm just curious, as you look over your life, what advice would you give to 7-year-old Oprah or 13-year-old Oprah about surviving as a woman in this world?
7, I was so sad. And at 7, all of my real love came from my teachers. And so my teachers, I would say this to anybody in this room: you have no idea of the power of noticing another human being and what it feels like when somebody knows that they have been seen, truly seen by you. It is the greatest offering you can give. And all those years of the Oprah show, the greatest lesson I learned was that, after every show, someone would say, invariably in one way or another, how was that? I'd finish an interview with a father who killed his twin daughters. I'd finish an interview with a politician, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, George Bush, Beyonce. They all say the same thing. How was that? And so I started to see that there's this common thread in our humanity where everybody wants to know, how was that? Did I do okay? Did you hear me? And did what I say mean something to you? So I would have to say that recognizing that in other people has helped me to become, a person of compassion, a person of understanding, a person who can interview anybody about anything, because I know that the core of you is the same as the core of me. You just want to be heard.